Right, this one sounds really jumpy. I notched the discrimination up a little bit. Well, it's only one dial, so I notched up a little bit and see what it is. But I think there might be some more deep on. I don't know. You only know if you dig it. Yeah, I think it's definitely iron. Pinpoint it, make it quicker. Maybe not. No, still in there. No, see it here. My pinpoint is not here, isn't it? Well, yeah, that's why. That's tiny. Got a little tiny pewter button. Really small one. Oh well, I'll stick that in the tin. Yeah, that's why it's a gnarly signal as well, because it's pewter. Oh well, never mind. Still in there. Out of the hole. Right, it's in here. There it is. Whatever it is. Oh. Looks like a bit of bronze anyway. Just be a bit of shrapnel, I suppose, but yeah, it looks like a chunk of bronze. Yeah, check it out later. It has a rounded edge on. Splayed open, so I imagine that's a bit of shrapnel. But we'll clean it up and check it out later. Right, carry on. Connor's working over there. We're digging all the scratchy signals now, seeing what we can find. But not a lot so far, but only been here about an hour, I suppose. Just going to stop for a quick break now. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's like the 11th commandment, isn't it? Thou shalt not nighthawk. Oh. Still waiting for this one to be ploughed, so hey ho. Got a belter here. Connor's just got a belter, I just got a belter. Let's see what's going on here then. Out of the hole. Where are you? Really loud because it was right near the top, I reckon.
Over crossbar.
bit of rubbish, yeah, it's a bit of rotten rubbish. What you got?
It's still fine, mine is what I've got.
It's tiny then. Lay it flat on the ground so you can cover more area. What is it?
The tiniest bit of crap.
Right, something in the clod here, don't know what it is.
Huh?
Something in the clod here, don't know what it is. So there's a little brass tube.
Oh, I've got a big lump of fucking steel there. Right, smoke break.
Yeah.
Check this bad boy out.
What is it?
Steel tie.
Oh right. Break time. I've got something peeping down here, so let's see what it is. Pull my hat down. Screaming at me. Oh, just a bit of tin. Very well. Right, it's in the clod, wherever it is. It's in there. Can't see it. Oh, just a little tiny bit of brass plate.
Tiniest little bit of like whatever. Tiniest.
I just said the tiniest bit of light whatever. Oh, we've got some coinage. It's copper, don't know what it is. Bit of coinage.
Yeah?
Something copper.
Colour.
Copper. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty toasty.
You need some eyes?
Yeah, probably. I think that's really toasty though.
Farthing.
You reckon? Probably is.
Quite tiny, isn't it? Yeah, it sounds farthing, isn't it?
Give it a clean later.
Good find out. Didn't get skunked.
Didn't get skunked, we're alright then. What's in here, whatever it is. More aluminium. Ugh. Right, I'll dig that first, and I've got another little shady one there I might dig. I see some iron, I think. No, that's the root. using that one. Let's see it. Not knowing what it is yet. Just a brass D-buckle. Which is a find. Right, I've messed this one up, get the pinpoint on it. Well, I don't find any of these usually, but I found one now. That was the hole where the little brass buckle came out of, and this is appears to be a little lead seal. We'll check out in a little while. Connor will be interested in that. Yeah, another find, can't be bad. Right, just found another coin. It's either well, I reckon that's a half penny. But again, copper and toasted. Most coppers you find off here are toasted. Occasionally you get something off them, but that's well toasted. I presume it's a coin. It might even be a button, but that is, yeah, that's a button. I can see the shank in the middle there, where it would have gone. Oh well. Right, bit of a clod shot here. Let's see what's in here. Right, here we go. Oh, 3 bits. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Bottle top. Alright, just go through what we've got today. This is what I've found. Not a great deal. Been here a few hours though. And a button. Big button, little button. Probably a farthing. Brass tube of some description. Bit of looks like bronze, probably a bit of shrapnel, but you know, have a look later. This thing here has got a little ring in it, or a ring around something, probably a bit of wood or something. So I'll check that out. And just a bit of lead, and a D-buckle, or a bit of a harness or something. It's got a lovely big button. It's a big one. Might not be actually. No, it's a washer or furniture. Yeah, that's it goes behind the door handle. So, yeah, bad. Got a few random pieces of iron in here. He's got, well, he's been digging everything. Look, tiny dome bit, coinage, bits of rubbish as well. But he's put everything in here. You see. Got a little tiny button, shank still on it, in good shape. Chunk of lead, a little bit of brass. Oh, so he's done alright. He's put all his rubbish in here as well as his good stuff, so well, reasonably good stuff. He's done better than me. Right. Oh yeah, I did find a little lead seal as well. I don't know where that's gone. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, a little tiny lead seal. Not bad. It's got some design on it. Probably my best find. Yeah, he's now having a little bit longer, but I'm now going. So beautiful out here now. Look. Right, got one out sunbathing. Don't know what it is yet. I don't think it's a coin. Probably a button. Yeah. Big old bent up flat button. You'll see where the shank was. Oh well. Yeah. Missed that before. Pardon me. Missed that before. Right, I just dug that button. Took a few steps. Had a good squeak. It looks like I've got a coin. Bit of greenness, bit of roundness. Probably a half penny or something. Try to get something off it. I'll be able to get a date off it, but not just yet. It's only no, just a George V penny, or half penny should I say. Right, the field was ploughed yesterday, so yeah, and there's some good old big chunks been churned up. So should be a bit more activity now. Bit windy today, don't know how much filming I'll do, see if I find anything decent, I might film it then. Right, it's really nice down here apart from the wind. Didn't do any filming, it's too much breeze, too much so yeah, I'm done for today. Not a bad day, not a bad start to the ploughed season. Got all this. See that? We've got a modern penny, rubbish. Button, some random pieces of brass or D-shaped and that, and bronze or whatever, another bit there. We've got some more brass there. This is all scrap lead, big old chunk there. Oops. There's a lot of little spindle whirl or something, weight off weaving, little tiny musket ball. Whoops. Buckle, bent up buckle. And this is a top of a crotal bell and a crotal bell fragment, so not as good as the other one I found. Yeah, then we move on to the good stuff, and yeah, like I say, it's a good start to the season. I think we've had a free silver day here, if you include this. It's like it's hallmarked and that, so that's like the end of a spoon, I reckon. Silver spoon. This is an odd little ditty. It's a 1910 American 10 cents. You won't see it very good on this, but I'll do a roundup of all this stuff at the end of the ploughed hunt. Yeah, American 10 cents. It's got to be silver as well, being 1910, I'd have thought. Shady. And the star find of the day. Oh, about time I found one of these on here. It's a hammered. Silver hammered coin. It's got a cross with 3 pellets in each section. Oh, you can see that too well. It's got like a crazy looking king on the other side. So I'll give you a better picture. Flash up about now. Yeah, so I'm going to go home today, have a rest. Oh, I'm knackered. I've only done up alongside the hedge here, out to probably the width of that garage at the end there, all the way along a strip right down this edge, see. So, yeah, loads of tin cans and loads of rubbish off the road, but you got to dig through it and you do find some good stuff. Don't ya? Right, back down here soon, find more! Aqua. Right, laters. Right, we're back down here today. It's only my 3rd trip down here and it's now been flattened. Don't know if it's been seeded, it probably has, so we'll probably do a couple more hunts on here and then we'll have to leave it. But yeah, that's going to be easy going today. Oh, can't wait. Connor should be here soon. Yeah, the whole lot's flat as a pancake. Didn't often see it like this. Right, hopefully the boy will be here very soon. If he doesn't, I'm going to get cracking anyway because there's a lot to do. Right, I'm sorry about this wind noise. I suppose you can hear it, it's quite windy. Connor's working up there, look. We haven't found a great deal yet, but won't be long. Got a few little bits of brass and stuff in the tin, nothing major. Brass nail and a bit of a watch or something. I just found this. First time I found one of these on the field. It's a little bullet case, I'm not sure what type it is. Never found one of these before. It's short and little. It's not a 303, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll tin it and carry on. Well, I got a gnarly old signal, left it and then thought, no, I'll go back to it. I knew it was some sort of wiring thing, but that was reasonably clear, and I dug that up. An old pitchfork. Yeah. Well, got to be quite old. Right, carry on. Just found that little tiny musket ball. Pistol ball or something. Whoops. Yeah, not a great deal, but getting a few little bits and pieces. I'll show you in a bit what I've got in my tin, so let's carry on. When you come about 10 feet away from that last musket ball and a bigger one. Nice one. Too battered. Yeah, another one. Into the musket balls today. It's going to be the last day because it's been seeded. Oh well. Right, look at this. Quick while the wind has stopped. That's got to be a cut half hammered, isn't it? Still got the mud on the back, so I ain't cleaned it yet, but it's got a silvery effect to it, and that has got to be a hammered. That means I've found a half now, a cut half. Right, Connor's going to be gutted. I hope we can get down here again in the next couple of days. Yeah, I'll clean it up later and have a look. Wicked. Right, it's getting cloudy again and the wind's picking up, so who knows. Right, this will be the last find of the day. I think I'm going home in a minute. It's getting on. I've done a few hours at least, probably about 4. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That's what I come out of, the clod. Impression of the centre of it. Don't really know what that is. It's got some sort of design on the top. But I'll clean it up later and have a look. I've got a feeling I've got to have a thread in there, so it won't be terribly old. But found that just here, and my bag's just there. So just lay everything out and show you, and then I'm going to clear off. My bike's over the far corner there. Walk across there, and that's where I'll dump all the rubbish on the rubbish pile to be collected at a later date. Yeah, not a bad day. Right, here's all the rubbish I found. All the iron and bits of tin foil and tin can and that, aluminium trim, all sorts in there. Big old rock, dragged that out. That's already been hit by the cedar by the looks of it. A few bits of clay pipe, a couple of little bits of brass tube, pile of lead, some embossed glass, old and really thick, but not much cop. Gnarly stopper, it's a bit beaten, a bit bronze, don't know what that is. Pretty big chunk. That thing you just see me with. A bit of pottery. Some coins. That's the only one that I can see any marks on. It's got some sort of mark in the middle there, I don't know what the hell that is, but we'll soon see, won't we? Some sort of bronze or brass tube thing. Which is a dust cap now, my luck. In the tin we've just got a couple of musket balls. A bit of that, I don't know what that is. Some odd bits of lead. Odd bits of bronze, a little buckle. 303 casing. This is a lot of bronze pebble. It's just a lot of pebble, but it's made of bronze, so it's a bit odd. There's nothing like it. And then here somewhere is Muhammad coin, which will be hiding under the tissue because that's where I tucked it. There it is. Yeah, just a little cut half, silver hammered. Bit dark, but I'll get a good picture of it once I've cleaned it up and flash it up. Right, I'm going home now. I'll show you everything I found this season in the roundup. Oh, I forgot to mention, these are all the hot rocks I found today. That's some nice old chunks there, really light but give off a good signal, so got to dig them. I'll chuck them out of the field for now. They can stay in there. Right, let's do the roundup. Right, just going to quickly go over the stuff I found on season 2, well, me and Connor found. My stuff's on the left, Connor's on the right. There's quite a lot there, so I won't go through everything, but I'll just do a quick shifty through. Yeah, we've got a lot of bits of glass and bottle stoppers, injectable bottles and rubbish and that at the top. This bit's here has got yarn written on it, and that bit's got uth written on it. So yarn, I found them both the same day. And the yarn bit first and the uth bit later. Different bottles, not too bad. Yeah, cow tag, that's here. Bit of old stone, spiky shape. I don't know, I think that might be a tankard handle off a tankard because it looked like it was hinged there at one point. I don't know. Bits of decoration. The old bone handled knife I found. Some lead weights. This is the mount I found near the end. Don't know what it's about. It's actually got 4 little holes in it as well. And it's got a really coarse screw thread in the middle. And I know screw threads aren't totally modern, they do date, so yeah, I found a 50 cal casing, bit of one, hunting casing, a couple other little casings, tiny ones, a 9mm, some musket balls. Found this, we've found lots of shards of this before, like this stuff all broken into bits, and I think that's actually a bit of a projector where the slide go into a projector. If anyone can correct me on that. I'm really sure that's what it looked like. Buckles, got a few buckles, that one looks pretty old. A little sink plunger thing. Weight, don't really know what it is, but you know. Don't know what that is either. Looks like a little tiny padlock, but it's not. Well, it could be, I suppose. I don't think it is. Umbrella slide, bronze pebble, some roves, a spike made out of lead. It's a bit odd. Key, looks like a ignition key, probably out of a tractor. Lucky. Brass or bronze spike end bit, looks like a bit like a solder tip. Mashed up thimble, a little handle thing that I found, whatever it is. Loads of buttons, really old ones. Overalls buttons, a couple with silver plate on. Give you a bit of a shock when you first see them and realise it's a button. But yeah, some naval ones and a couple of decorated ones, really tiny decorated naval one there. I'll get some pictures of some of this stuff anyway. But yeah, my best button is that one. Silver button. It's got really fine silver wire holding a mother of pearl disc in the middle. That's got like a little ring on the bottom. I don't know whether that was a cufflink even. Yeah, then we got into coins. 3 modern pennies. This was a bit of an iffy signal. It's just a token with IF written on. If, never mind. Yeah, if only. I think this is a jeton. It's got like a shield very faintly in the corrosion, that's all you can see on it. And it's so thin, I think that might be what they call a jet. Got Victoria early bunhead, 1860 penny, a bit bent up. George V, 1926 halfpenny. Couple of Victoria farthings. You can make out that one, it says 1826, and this one I can't get a date off, but and these are all farthings, so 6 farthings. Toasted ones, penny, all these are half pennies, but I think we made George II out on one of them just, but they're all toasted. Then my best finds were the John of Avensis penny, Henry III cut half, George V 3p, Queen, I think it's Beatrix of Holland, Dutch 10 cents. I thought it was American when I found it, so I just see the 10 cents. And this little baby, Elizabeth I half groat. Yeah, 3 Hammies. And I found that little buckle ring, belt ring, whatever you call them. It's broken, but it's still there. And a spoon handle, silver one. And this, it's a lead seal matrix. Didn't know what it was at first till I unfold it, and then you'd see some very faint writing and markings on it, but you wouldn't make it out. Anyway, that's pretty much all my good finds. All my finds. This is just like the rubbish and stuff that will go in the assorted scrap bins at the end. Yeah, and then we go on to Connor's stuff. Did some good finds. He's good at the eyeballing stuff as well. My eyes are pretty short, but he's pretty good, so he's good at eyeballing stuff. Got this old pipe. It's got 5 dimples on one side and 3 on the other, so it must signify something, but that's an old one. I think it's 1700 little one. Got clay marble, nice little clay marble, bit of clay pipe. This looks like the top of a fancy perfume bottle that's been broken, something like that. A couple of bits of pottery, strange bit, a little bit. Oyster shells. It's got bits of lead, chunks of lead, unknown bits of lead. This little thing looks like a roller for something. Guide, wing nut, various brass caps. He's got a little key as well. Various little decorations and things you'll never know what they're off. Yeah, he's found a toy train lead wheel. Another bigger lead wheel here. That's actually got a bit of the axle still on it, so that's off quite a big toy. And lots of little doofries, musket balls, a lot of brace clips. So, yeah, he's dug a lot of little stuff, bits of decoration, a bit of leaf decoration there, watch winder, some sort of lead seal that has got something on it, but I can't make it out. Tobacco lid handle, tobacco tin handle, Victorian carpet guides, the carpet runners on the stairs, I believe. Mangled up umbrella slide, I don't know what that is. Pretty modern sort of coupling. Yeah, he was certainly on a quest for the hammies. Look at the tiny little things he was digging. But if you look at my finger and the size of them, tiny little objects there, a lot of unknowns. And buttons, cool, he dug loads of buttons. Those are little tiny ones. That was a big one. And we've got some decorated ones there as well. One's decorated, really old. Loads of overalls, buttons. Got a winkle shell there. That might have been one I ate down there. Got a couple of dust caps. Union Jack one. Another one. Hooking the dust caps in, core. Little pulley wheel. All interesting little gizmos, but here we go. Here's the coins. All these modern ones. 2 old half P's, 20p, 2p, a 1p. Oh no, that's a half p. They're 5p. Sorry, yeah. They're modern. You can spend them. Some toasted little other coins. I don't know what that one is, but that's a farthing. Some half pennies. Really no. Yeah, you put toasty. Looks like another farthing there. And then we go on to his better finds. I've seen that already. It's his little gunpowder pot. Measuring out a measure worth of powder. This is little hammered Edward the First. And one we didn't film, I've left it till the end, is this. Little tiny bit of gold. Oh, that's alright, it's a brooch. Doesn't weigh that much, but does weigh something. I think it's a morning or a sweetheart brooch. That would have had a little locket of hair in there. Either the person died or the sweetheart. Yeah, it's a bit flattened and mangled, but you can see where the pin went on the back. There's a bit of copper inside, but that ain't coming out of the gold. There's something that's been laid in there before. Yeah, nice little find. I think Connor said he believes it's Edwardian. So yeah, they both had a little bit of gold off there now. Just waiting for the big bit. Yeah, and this is all the rubbish he found, just general scrap stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Season 3 is completed, and I'm about to build them videos. I've got a couple of beach ones to do first, so catch the beach ones. If you like 50s cars, catch my beach video. Next one out, because there's some of them on there. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. That was season 2. And yeah, I'll be making season 3 now. Well, any day. I'll start it, probably a couple of weeks time. You'll see part 1 and see where we go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe, share if you like, because I ain't got no kind of social media outlet apart from YouTube, so you can share my videos if you like. And I'll see you next time. Later.